Are you safe? Are you absolutely sure that your hard-earned retirement nest egg is protected from the little financial leaks that can drain your bank account dry? I want you to take a moment and think about this, because this is the reality of living on a fixed income. You have spent 40, 50 years working, sacrificing, and saving so that you could finally cross the finish line into retirement. But then you get there, and you realize the rules of the game have completely changed. When you were working, you had a predictable biweekly paycheck coming in. If an emergency popped up, or if the electric bill was $50 higher than you expected, you knew more money was just around the corner. But now you are likely relying on Social Security, maybe a modest pension, or systematic withdrawals from your 401k or IRA. You are dealing with a fixed monthly influx of cash. And that creates a massive problem that no one warns you about: timing mismatches. What happens when your property taxes or your insurance premium is due on the 5th of the month, but your Social Security check doesn't hit your bank account until the 3rd Wednesday of the month? I will tell you what happens. You face a terrifying gap. A gap where your balance drops to nearly zero, and you are left wondering, how am I going to cover the grocery bill this week without getting hit by a catastrophic $35 overdraft fee from my bank? I know the fear that keeps you up at night. It is the fear of losing control. It is the fear that one minor mathematical miscalculation on your checking account ledger will trigger a domino effect of bounced checks, declined debit cards, and predatory fees that will chip away at your financial security. You look at your phone, and you see ads for all these modern financial apps, these fintech tools, promising to solve all your problems. One app that is getting a massive amount of attention right now is called Brigit. People are calling it a lifesaver for bridging the gap between paydays. But you're sitting there asking the right question: is Brigit for beginners? Is this app actually safe and useful for someone in retirement, or is it a hidden financial trap? Let us strip away the marketing fluff and look at exactly what Brigit is. Brigit is a smartphone application designed to help people avoid overdraft fees and manage their cash flow. It monitors your connected checking account, and if it sees that a bill is coming up and your balance is running dangerously low, it can advance you a small amount of money, typically anywhere from $25 up to $250, and in some qualified cases up to $500 to cover that gap. There is no hard credit check, there is no interest charged on that advance, and there are no late fees. On the surface, that sounds like an absolute blessing for a retiree facing a timing mismatch, doesn't it? It sounds like the perfect buffer. But I need you to stand in your truth and look at the fine print, because nothing in the financial world is truly free. To access those interest-free cash advances and the automated features, Brigit charges a mandatory monthly subscription fee of $9.99, $10 a month, $120 a year. Now let's do the math together, because the numbers never lie. If you are using this app to get a $100 advance to get you through the week before your Social Security check arrives, and you are paying $10 a month for the privilege of accessing that tool, that is not a free service. If you look at that $10 monthly fee as the cost of borrowing that $100 for a couple of weeks, the effective annual percentage rate is astronomical. It mimics the very dynamic of the short-term lending cycles we want you to stay far, far away from. Furthermore, Brigit's system is entirely built around analyzing your banking history through an automated algorithm. It looks for regular, predictable deposits. If your retirement income is fragmented, say you take irregular withdrawals from an investment account, or you do a little consulting work here and there, the app's algorithm might decide you don't qualify for the cash advances at all. Imagine paying $10 a month for a subscription, only to find out you don't even qualify for the primary benefit when an emergency strikes. That is a financial leak you cannot afford. So, what is the actionable takeaway here? Is Brigit right for you? If you are a beginner to financial apps and you are in a situation where you are constantly getting hit with $35 overdraft fees every single month because of your check timing, Brigit might save you money in the short term by replacing multiple $35 fees with one $10 monthly fee. But hear me clearly, using a cash advance app is a band-aid. It is not a permanent solution for a structural retirement problem. Your goal in retirement must be absolute financial freedom and peace of mind, not relying on an app to advance you $50 so you can buy milk on a Tuesday. Here is what I want you to do instead to structurally fix this problem without paying a dime to a technology company. First, look at your recurring bills. Did you know that most utility companies, insurance providers, and credit card companies will allow you to change your monthly due date if you simply call them and ask? If your Social Security check arrives on the third Wednesday of the month, call your major billers and request that your due dates be moved to the 20th of the month. Align your outgoings with your incomings. You have the power to control the calendar. Do not let the calendar control you. Second, you must build a mini buffer directly inside your checking account. I am not talking about a massive emergency fund right now. I am talking about a dynamic cash cushion. I want you to consciously leave an extra $200 or $300 in your checking account that you pretend does not exist. Write it off in your mind. That way, if a bill hits early, you are overdrawing against your own cushion, not against the bank's $0 line. You become your own Brigit app, completely free of charge. Retirement should be a time of celebration, not a time spent stressing over an app on your phone. Be the master of your money. Understand the costs, eliminate unnecessary subscription leaks, align your billing cycles, and protect your peace of mind. You have worked too hard to let $10 a month chip away at your financial security. You can do this.